What's up, guys? I hope you're all having a fantastic week so far. There's been a lot of news making the rounds in the XRP community over the last week, which is making it hard for XRP investors to decide whether they should invest in this coin or not. The whole point of investing in any coin is getting in at the accurate momentum so that you can earn a good yield from your investment. And from what we can see, it seems like this is the prime time to enter the XRP market. As we keep on saying on this channel, something quite extraordinary is about to happen with XRP in the coming months. We are looking at quite a vibrant future for XRP, but before we get into all the juicy details, let's roll that intro. As always, we welcome you back to Moneyside, your favorite crypto news channel. If you're new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you get notified whenever our daily crypto news updates drop about XRP. Back onto today's topic, we are taking a different approach. This is going to be more of a history class while I pull you up to speed with some of the significant events that have been happening in the XRP community so far. Buckle up and let's enjoy the ride. XRP is filling in all the loopholes in the SWIFT payment system, making it one of the unique payment platforms ever created. However, XRP hasn't quite excelled at the pace that the community expected. It has been experiencing some setbacks, like the SEC lawsuit, which, by the way, has been making it hard for XRP to unleash its full potential. It seems like things could be looking brighter, though, in the coming days. XRP is the result of endless amounts of hours put in by the XRP community to figure out how they can change the crypto market for the better. The crypto market has been suffering from slow payments, and the same case happens to the fiat world. That's all thanks to SWIFT, an effective payment system, but it's a tad bit slow. That's where XRP comes in. Together with its founding company, Ripple, XRP is designed to offer liquidity to its network, RippleNet. And RippleNet is a cross-border payment system that allows investors to make almost instantaneous payments to any place in the world. The reality is that Ripple has to make partnerships with different payment companies for the system to succeed. That's precisely what this company had been up to since the birth of XRP back in 2012. The best part about XRP is that its network has successfully filled in all the loopholes of SWIFT, hence making it a unique platform for payment services. Without a doubt, XRP and Ripple's plan is set to merge the crypto and fiat worlds, creating a new ecosystem where both platforms can coexist. Since the arrival of cryptos, we all know these two worlds have been completely opposite, with each struggling to wipe the other out. As a matter of fact, Bitcoin, the crypto king, was designed not only to wipe out fiat, but also to eliminate the government's influence on currencies. Over time, the crypto community evolved, and most altcoins were now accepting the fact that for crypto to exist, we'll need fiat currency and a bit of government regulations. XRP has changed the game altogether. This currency ensures we will have two worlds that not only coexist, but are also connected. So far, Ripple has partnered successfully with several central banks to create a system where cross-border transactions are affordable and fast. On top of that, RippleNet offers a private ledger framework where central banks can create their very own central bank digital coins, CBDCs. That's more than any other crypto has ever done for the community, which we have to hand it to Ripple and XRP. That means governments will now have some sort of control over the crypto market. What do I mean? With CBDCs, governments can fully implement regulations to reduce fraud and other illegal businesses happening in the crypto market. More importantly, such regulations will reduce the emergence of fake cryptos that end up stealing money from newbie traders. Simply put, CBDCs is the next wave in the cryptocurrency community that could make the next lot of crypto millionaires, if not billionaires. Honestly, Bitcoin has had a good run in the crypto world, but it's not the one true coin. The coin was only meant to pave the way for the true coin, and that's XRP. Currently, the only thing that's holding XRP back is the SEC lawsuit, which, if you checked my previous videos, I think it's all a show. The truth of the matter is that the SEC doesn't have any evidence that XRP is a security. They're only concerned about the sale of the coin that was done during the launch. Aside from that, the rest is just a facade that will likely end soon. Many have seen the Ripple case as a chance for further regulatory clarification in the field, as digital assets are the trendiest subject in the banking business. The former chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, Jay Clayton, gave the go-ahead for the SEC's securities fraud lawsuit against Ripple on December 22, 2020. Since then, the two have been in a constant battle. Attorney Jeremy Hogan recently shared his thoughts on the far-reaching implications of a Ripple victory on the fair notice defense. In his opinion, according to FinanceFeeds.com, Attorney Jeremy Hogan says a settlement agreement between the SEC and Ripple is likely to include Ripple paying the penalty specifically limited to dates pre-lawsuit, not include disgorgement of profits to purchasers because of the impossibility of figuring out how to disperse the funds, contain a term that includes limitations on the sales of XRP released from escrow, satisfy Ripple's concerns, namely maintaining its business and ODL, give the exchanges the confidence to relist XRP, possibly, limit sales to private sales to companies and clients, which would bottleneck the flow of XRP into the market for years, put XRP in the clear as far as securities violations. Ripple would be the first crypto company to be 100% in the clear. 2021 has been one of the most dramatic years for the crypto market. This year has been one hell of a roller coaster. We have seen hilarious ups and downs in the crypto market. The year was off to a good start for most of the cryptocurrencies, but soon came the market crash that shook the entire balance in the market. XRP was also subjected to these harsh market conditions. As much as it had a good beginning, too, it didn't quite manage to rise high enough to make the new all-time high, as most of the other cryptocurrencies. XRP was vastly affected by the market crash, but we have seen how this crypto coin has been trying to recover slowly and substantially over the last few weeks. There is no denying that the market is in swing right now. But think about all those who had at least invested in XRP at its birth, or in late 2017-2018. These are the folks seated in the back seat, enjoying their fearless profits, no matter how many hits the market takes. At the time, the XRP token was available at a very nominal rate, as it was just the beginning. Even though XRP hasn't set any new records, it has done well for those who got in early. If you bought $1,000 worth 5 years ago, it would be worth 6 figures now. A vast number of investors have been able to survive the market transitions. These are the folks who have been able to stick firmly to their plans, or the ones that are going to reap well at the end of it all. So many people were not able to survive the market pressure and ended up in huge losses. This shows us that when you invest in worthy tokens, such as XRP, you would never fall far from your outlook. According to Fool.com, XRP's earliest recorded price on CoinMarketCap was $0.005874 on August 4, 2013. Outside of a couple of brief price jumps, it would stay under 1 penny until 2017. The second quarter of 2017 was XRP's first big break. Ripple added multiple financial institutions to its payment network and decentralized its XRP ledger more. In May of that year, prices reached over 40 cents. XRP rocketed upward at the end of 2017 during the crypto boom. On January 4, 2018, it hit $3.84, which is still its all-time high. The price crashed nearly as quickly as it had gone up, and it was below $1 by the end of January 2018. While there were occasional price increases, XRP was on a downward trend and was worth less than 15 cents in March of 2020. As crypto went into a bull market in the second half of 2020, XRP followed suit and cracked 75 cents in November. But the SEC lawsuit killed its momentum and sent the price back below 30 cents in December. XRP has bounced back some in 2021, with all the updates on the platform, collaborations, and foresight for winning the SEC case, and favorable crypto market getting close to the $2 mark in April. But again, XRP has continued to be resilient and take down every barrier in its path. A massive explosion is coming soon, once the flip is switched and XRP becomes the heart of the new financial system. With that in mind, let's take a look at the charts. What's on the Ripple chart right now? Well, this is the second time Ripple has broken the trend line, which has been building since June 19th. The first time it was a trap. Could it also be a trap now? Well, of course it is. From a technical analysis point of view, it is a good buying opportunity, as the price has broken the resistance line and is now testing it as support. If this support line holds, the price will probably go significantly higher. But if it doesn't, and the price goes back lower, it will likely fall back to the marked area. Trade safely, guys. Please keep in mind we're not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. And we'd love to hear what you think in the comment section below. Let us know, and we'll start a conversation. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to like the video and to click on the subscribe button below. Turn on notifications, that way you get informed whenever we post our amazing content. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.